Here I have the last video I'll be doing in my One of Everything series. This is not actually a Decipher product, it's like a repackaging of a bunch of packs that some company bought, used some low-budget rehashings of Star Wars characters, but this is a particularly interesting box just because it has Reflections 3, 1, and Death Star 2 in it, which is a pretty good arrangement. And special edition as well, honestly. So a lot of later sets packs here. Hopefully there's some pretty good stuff in here. I used to see these all the time at Target, even to this day. Sometimes I'll go into a Target hoping I'll find one of these, but it's been probably about 15 years at least at this point since you could last get these. But yeah, back then they were 15 bucks. It was quite a bit more for this one, but that's all right. And I just have a lot of fond memories of these. I think a lot of people got them at Toys R Us as well. So I'm going to start on this one. At the corner here, this one was a little bit torn in the corner, so that's why I picked this one to open. Also, it had the Reflections 3, and I'm hoping that that's a special pack, so we'll see here. These used to be glued down. The packs used to be glued inside. Whoops. Took kind of a bad angle on that one. There we go. So, I'm not sure how glued in the packs are. I probably won't be opening the Young Jedi starter deck since that's all fixed cards. And it's not a very exciting booster. Oh, must be taped at the bottom. Looks like it is. I'm going to use a plastic knife for trying to get the cards up off the glue because I don't want a metal one to bend the cards. Oof. That's tough. Almost got it. Okay. So far, so good. And hopefully it doesn't take too long to get these up out of there. So we got a Young Jedi Menace of Darth Maul. That came up pretty easy. So yeah, it definitely is glued here. You can kind of see the glue. Cloud City, I'll try to get next. Ooh, that one's glued in there pretty good. But I figure, because I remember a long time ago I used to use metal butter knives on these, and I was like, well, you know, the knife will probably break before I'll do anything to the cards, so. And yeah, I'm going to wreck some wrappers here. That's okay. I'm not anticipating on keeping any of these wrappers. Especially for stuff like Jedi Knights, I'm not going to be super careful. Or with the, well, I'll do Jabba's Palace next. Or with the Episode 1 movie cards. Jeez. Yeah, I think this is all just hot glue gunned in. Okay, so this is Death Star 2. I'm going to be a bit more careful here, but this one already looks like it's raised a little bit, so hopefully it won't be too bad. Nice. Very smooth. Jeez. I really got Qui-Gon on here. So these ones are not even a Decipher product. This is Topps, I believe. Whoop. And again, not going to worry too much about those. I'm going to set the ones I've opened off to this, or taken off to the side here. Just try to get under these as cleanly as possible. The rare is on the back in special edition, so I'm going to try to be extra careful here. Okay, whoops. I knew this was going to be messy. I'll try to avoid bumping the camera too many more times. Okay. That might just pop out. Ugh. Okay, so there's some styrofoam back behind there. Reflections 3, that's the big one. I might go a bit for these ones first. Young Jedi is fun to open, but it's not very valuable. So I'll probably do those before any Star Wars CCG. I thought I might edit this part out, but it's going pretty smooth, so I might as well just leave it in, and you can see how much work it is to get these off. But hey, that makes it more fun. Especially I remember just coming back from Target back when $15 was a ton of money. I was probably, oh gosh, 12 or 13 at the time, so that was a lot of money for me back then. And opening a bunch of these, oof, they really don't want me to get Battle of Naboo. Probably an ultra, oh, there are no ultra rares in there. Okay. Oof. I really wrecked that pack up. Okay. I think I might have gotten inside the pack. Whoops. But it's Young Jedi. Who cares? Ugh. The struggle is real. So they have the Duel of the Fates on top. So I need to get through this one first to get to the real money pack, the Reflections 3. I'll just pull it up here. Okay. Go to Premiere now. This will be white border Premiere. Okay, be real careful on this one. That came apart real nicely, except here at the bottom. Just had to saw it a little bit. Yeah, that came off nice. Heck, I could even... It doesn't even look like that wrapper has anything left on it, but not that I need too many wrappers. Okay, so we're going to set this aside, then get to going through the packs. So I'll get the Young Jedi out here first. And I'll put these in the order I'm going to open them in 2. So Special Edition Death Star 2 Reflections 3 definitely last. I'll do Reflections 1 before Death Star 2. Jabba's Palace, Cloud City, but I'll do Premiere before Special Edition, since who knows, we might get a pretty good card in there. Got these Episode 1 cards, a couple Young Jedi and Jedi Knights. So let's take a look at these Topps Wide Vision, or whatever they're called. Okay, so they're going alternate directions, but yeah, some pretty cool images from the movies. And I'm pretty sure these are Topps, is that what it's? Yeah, they're Topps. So, I like Topps baseball. Never got so much into Topps Star Wars. And they keep alternating, which is a bit annoying. But, yeah, it was a good movie. I liked it. I know a lot of people don't. But, it's not Star Wars CCG. So here's my Young Jedi pack. This is the green one, so the third set, Battle of Naboo or Battle for Naboo. And our rares in R2-D2. I do like R2-D2 Swarm decks with his 0 damage. You have to lose him, of course, but it's fun to have your R2-D2 go against their Darth Maul with his double-bladed lightsaber, and then he has to lose. Then he has to draw 2 cards for that, and they have to lose cards during their even-up step. So here's a game I don't know much about, Jedi Knights. I have a rule book somewhere, but I haven't really read it. But this is the game where Decipher actually put the rarities on the cards with letters instead of just a star or a 3-pointed shape or a 4-pointed shape or a 5-pointed star. I'm guessing the rare is going to be the last card. Yeah, it looks like it is Shadow 2. So I don't remember Shadow Squadron from the Star Wars CCG. Here's the original Young Jedi set. See if we get a good main character. I count Panaka in there. I do like Panaka decks. My uncle always made a Panaka deck. Okay, Anakin's Pod Racer. Not bad. With his blaster, he was pretty good and had low damage. When I say low damage, if he died, you took not that much damage. That's kind of how Young Jedi worked. Another Menace of Darth Maul. Okay, we got an Obi-Wan. So that was card number 1 in the set. Definitely one of the chase cards when it came out. I'm sure at some point shops were selling it for $20. It's probably a $1 card now. Who knows, though, if Star Wars CCG is getting popular, maybe Young Jedi is getting popular again, too. This was kind of a set that made the rules more advanced. Aura Singh, okay. It's a neat photo, too. Okay. Interesting. 2 of the same card in the pack. That doesn't happen very often. Okay, now into the Star Wars CCG. And I'm not going to worry too much about these wrappers. Some of them have taken a bit of a beating. Okay, so some useful virtualized cards. And I had that in a deck at one point when I was expecting to face a lot of Luke Skywalker Jedi Knight, but I took it out. It didn't end up being that useful. And our rare is Ambush, which is decent in a clone deck these days, since it's been virtualized. Here's our Jabba's Palace. Like Cloud City, there's not a lot of great cards you can get. It's kind of fun just to open the wrappers and not care about having to resell them. Pretty useful card for limiting drains, that way your opponent can't just drain you for 16 with 4 lightsabers at a site. And our rare is... I was excited for a second that it was R2-D2, but it's the hologram droid. Okay, white border premiere. You can see some of the paper and glue left on this one. Alright, speeding through the first packs, but we'll slow down when we get to the money sets. Or what will hopefully be the money sets. Our rare's Dark Side, if I counted right. Not always the case. A German teacher, not a math teacher. Stormtrooper. Okay, oops, our rare's an alien. I kind of messed up. It's probably Mayo. I got Mayo in my last Japanese pack, so... Oh, okay, so, interesting text. Might even be a rare one, but not a bad uncommon to get. Okay, here's Special Edition. So, definitely a set I remember fondly. Some of the first packs I ever got were Special Edition. I got into the game right around the time of Revised Hoth, I think, and Special Edition. Okay. And like Jabba's Palace and Cloud City, the rare should be the last card. It's just interesting to think these were all, who knows, maybe that company that made this box bought booster boxes, broke them up, and put these cards in here. But as far as I know, those cards have been sitting in there for almost 20 years. Since, I think this happened right after Decipher lost the license. There was a lot of product that was bought up and then sold at a pretty low price. So far, some good uncommons and commons. Our rare is a red card. It's an Interrupt. Oof. Counter Surprise Assault. So one of the, I call them assorted rares. They're not quite valuable enough to sell from their own listing. So I do have people that want to buy them. You know, they're completing their sets, and you know, we work out a price for them. It's pretty straightforward, but was hoping for a card that I sell as a single. Okay, just hoping we can get through this without our best card being a Young Jedi Obi-Wan. There's been some good uncommons. There's a Jabba's Palace rare. Our foil's coming up soon. Cloud City rare. There's some Premier, a Y-Wing. I'm guessing that's our foil, so I'll put that to the end. Visored Vision. Okay, White Border Tauren Far. That's an uncommon one, I believe, so that's a nice card. But again, it's an uncommon, it's not a rare. Oh man, I'm not excited about our rare, or our foil. It's a sight. Oh, Yoda's Hut. Ouch. A very rare foil, which actually isn't that rare at all. It's the easiest one to find. Death Star 2 now. Very cool looking wrapper. I don't know if I ever bought Death Star 2 when it came out. If I did, it wasn't that many. Okay. No idea which the rare is going to be here, but maybe I can make a guess somehow. There's 7 common, 3 uncommon, and 1 rare. So let's assume that the first 4 are commons. 3 uncommons are in the back, so that one is going to be the rare. Just based on how they've done some of the sets. That was just a random guess, but if I'm right, and I don't think all Death Star 2 packs were the same anyways, but it's worth a guess. So, okay, so 3 red cards in a row. Super Laser is actually not a rare, it's an uncommon, one of the cooler uncommons to get. Being able to draw 3 Destiny to target a starship is pretty cool. He's not a rare either. I thought we had a Wedge for a second, because I think it was a similar background. A decent uncommon. Our rare card is a character. It's an Imperial. Okay, so it's not Lord Vader, but I do sell him as a single for a few bucks, so not too bad of a card. Alright, so we're down to our last pack. It's been kind of a rough streak for me with this, the last few videos in this series, but hey, it's for archival purposes. I'll tell myself that if I close out with a bad few pulls. But yeah, one of these collectible card game boxes, they get pretty hard to find. And I don't know if I'll ever open another one, so hopefully I'll end on a high note here. Okay, I wonder if we can tell what our foil is from the side. That sort of looks like... okay, I think that then would be my foil. So how do I do it? Like that? Unless the light side card is. In which case I'll put that there. Okay, we'll see what happens. Foils tend to bend a little bit, so I'm just taking a wild guess there, and it looked like that one was a bit warped, which is normal. It's just what happens with the... I think it has to do with humidity and how it gets soaked into the cards. Okay, so our foil is up front, Anakin's Pod Racer. It is a super rare foil, and I sell it as a single, but again, not really what you're looking for. You're looking for a main character. Here's our premiums. Okay, so Lord Maul. All right. Saved the day, Lord Maul did, even though he's a villain. So, very nice card. Looks like it's in great shape. Makes sense right out of the pack. Alright, so the foil wasn't hot, but hey, we got a Maul from the set. Anytime you get a Maul is a win. Anytime you open a pack and get a Maul. And a couple other cards here, so a couple decent uncommons. Alright, so that is actually it for this One of Everything series. I think this is the 22nd, 23rd video, I'm not even sure, at least when I'm filming it. But, yep, closing off with a Lord Maul, I'll just set him right down. That was a good pack to end on. Thanks for watching this series, whether you've watched one video or a bunch of them, and I hope you tune in for more of my videos. Thanks.